Okay, so we've got a hive inspection here, Millpond. The bottom box is absolutely chock-a-block to the point where they're laying on the tops of the frames. So this box is bursting and ready to swarm. We've got plenty of drone cells just in there. Crap loads of bees, crap loads of drone cells. Haven't opened that one up yet. This is frame number 2 from the top box. So the top box has a queen excluder dividing the bottom and top, and all of the frames are filled with honey. Some of it capped, the rest of it still in nectar form. But yeah, definitely need to get another box on here. Perhaps we could put the flow hive, directly above the box, the bottom box. Ideally though, what we need is a second box for that queen to expand that colony. Otherwise, these guys are going to abscond, they're going to swarm. But let's do a health check of the bottom box and go from there. So I'll get some smoke onto these guys so we can see the frames. Alright, let's start. Yep, this is a very healthy, packed colony. It's going to be some really interesting to see what's going on these combs though. I'm getting buzzed pretty severely, so some people say that's a good sign where you've got aggressive bees, but it's a strong colony. Camera onto these guys. Alright, plenty of larvae, plenty of cap brood. Drone cells at the top there, looking good. Same on the other side. Okay, that's frame number 2. Let's go back and look at frame number 1. That's interesting. This is the outside edge of frame number 1. It's pretty empty, which is surprising. There's some nectar there's some pollen stores. No nectar. Flip them around and see the inside side. And we've got capped honey. Capped honey. Plenty of nectar. Plenty of pollen. Plenty of bees. So just put frame number 2 back in the box. We're leaving frame number. That's frame number 1. Putting frame number 1 back in the box. We've just left number 2 out for now. Put number 2 back in last once we've inspected all these other frames. What do we got here? Cap brood larvae, partially capped larvae, drone cells. And what's going on the other side here? Okay, so we've got a little bit of chalk brood. So you can see there. And across over here. Up here. Probably not helpful them holding the phone sideways whilst you're trying to watch this on a big screen. Alright, so that's a little bit of a concern. so many bees. We need to get an empty box on the top of this ASAP. There's one over there. There's 2 frames in it. And have a look at this. Oh, I'm getting buzzed. Absolutely buzzed. So what do we got here? Pretty much full frame, 3/4 full of capped brood. The other side, just chockers. So given that this box is completely full now of bees and the frames are full of brood, we need to give space for expansion. I'm just going to pause it now so I can get this, so I can get the rest of this inspection done a bit quicker. Okay, going back to the honey super now. So this is the second box. It was above the queen excluder. What we've got here is we've got capped honey, and because the bottom box is so overcrowded, we've also got pollen stores in here. Capped honey at the top, pollen stores there. So this is a box that will belong to the bees over winter. Not going to really be able to harvest that. Well, you probably could, but I'd suggest this is going to be their winter food. You've got all the goodness in there. So look at the next one we got here. Yep, so capped honey at the top, pollen stores, and the same thing on the other side. Through, that's frame number 4. There was a drone cell in there as well, so I'm not sure how that happened, because there's a queen excluder between that box and the bottom box, so that's really strange. It was the only cell that was there. I've taken it out because the drone wouldn't have been able to escape. Would have been stuck anyway, unable to get through the queen excluder. Yep, so lots of pollen, lots of nectar stores. Same. And last frame. Nectar, pollen, nectar. Alright, grab this one. Go back in. So now, just going to smoke the top of this so we can get this second box back on. Fire going again. Almost out. Now I'm going to put this spare lid on. It's a full box of bees. politely ask these bees to move out of the way, just so we can put a lid on. Take this Boardman feeder with us, won't need to feed her until next year. That's it. As you can see, that's a crowded hive. They're ready to go. Ants aren't a good sign, but I didn't see many ants inside the hive. So we'll take the lid back and we'll see what's propolised under the hive. These guys are going to move back in once they've all calmed down a little bit, once the smoke's gone. And our work here is done. Oh, almost done. So we need to bring back a box with frames and and I would suggest putting the existing honey stores on the very top and put the flow hive frames in the middle. That way they're more likely to use them. What we'll also do is take some of that wax that's over here and we'll put a little bit of it on the flow hive frames just to get them to use them. Hopefully that will work.